it's Marvi from Academic. Welcome to another video with me. I know you want to speak advanced English, so let's talk about it. Do you ever feel like you use the same sentence structure again and again? Maybe you hear native speakers make amazingly complex sentences and you think, I can understand it, but why can't I make that sentence myself? Well, never fear, this lesson is coming to the rescue. Today, I want to share a trick with you. It's actually pretty simple, but I bet that you've never learned this in your English classes before. You're gonna master a beautifully advanced sentence structure that native English speakers use all the time, but I've never heard an English learner use until today. Because you're gonna use this sentence structure and native speakers will think, whoa, you know how to use it. Real English. Cool. Are you ready to master the advanced sentences? Did you know that the more you study, the easier they will be? The more advanced your sentences, the better your English will be? Let's learn. Let's start with a quick review of a simple concept that's gonna be key for learning this advanced sentence structure. Do you remember learning comparisons in your English classroom? Like this sentence. His bike is faster than my bike. The word faster is a comparison word. Or her English is better than it was last year. Better is a comparison word. That picture is more beautiful than mine. More beautiful are comparison words. When we have a short word like fast, hot, easy, green, we're just gonna add er. Faster, easier, hotter, greener. But when you have a longer word like that last sentence, beautiful, or intelligent, or annoying, instead of adding er, we're just gonna add more or less. More beautiful, more intelligent, more annoying, less beautiful, less intelligent, less annoying. So these are our two ways that we can make comparisons. Just as a quick review, because that's going to be essential for taking it to the next level in our sentence structure. The warmer it is, the happier I feel. Can you pick up the two comparison words here? Warmer, happier. We can see that ER at the end is kind of key to this. The warmer it is, the happier I feel. In the city where I live, the winter is really tough. But occasionally, every couple of weeks, there will be a day that feels like spring. And everyone in my city goes outside and jumps for joy. And all of that sadness from winter just washes away. Because when it feels like warmer outside, you feel great. You feel so happy. So we could use the sentence, the warmer it is, the happier I feel. We're comparing two things, but let's take a look at actually what's happening here. We have those two comparison words, but what's happening right before that? It's the word the. The warmer it is, the happier I feel. So that's gonna be our key here for structure in the sentences. At the beginning, we have some kind of cause. The cause is warm weather. And what's the effect? I feel happy. So we have a cause and effect happening here. The warmer it is, the happier I feel. So let's take a look at some other examples. The richer the person, the more annoying he is. This is just personal opinion. So here we have two comparison words, richer and more annoying. Because the word annoying is a longer word, we're gonna use more in front of it instead of saying annoyinger. And then we have that key word the. The richer the person is, or the richer the person, the more annoying he What about this one? The sweeter the dessert, the more delicious it is. The sweeter, that's our comparison word. The more delicious, that's our other comparison word, it is. And we have the in front of both of those. So we have a cause and an effect. A dessert is sweet, and what's the effect? It's more delicious. We have a cause, someone is rich, and an effect, he's more annoying. So yeah, it's the cause and effect that's happening here. Are you ready to take this to the next level? You probably already know how to make comparison words, but what if we make this advanced concept more advanced? Often when we use the sentence structure we've been talking about, we don't use that comparison word. We just use the word more or less, plus a noun afterward. Let's take a look at this example. The more you eat, the more you gain weight. The more, that's our comparison. So we're not actually using a word like the warmer or the more beautiful, the more annoying. We're not using those words. Instead, we just say the more plus a noun. You. The more you eat, the more you gain weight. Let's look at a couple others. The less I sleep, the less I can focus on my work. We can use more or less in the situations. The less I, that's our noun here, I sleep, the less I can focus on my work. The more I speak English, the more I feel comfortable. Do you see in all of these sentences, we're just expanding on what you already know. You know about comparisons. Now you know that we need the in front of each of them. And then we're adding more or less. The more I speak English, the more I feel comfortable. We could switch that around and say, the more comfortable I feel. There's a couple different ways to use this, but this is going to be beautifully advanced to talk about cause and effect, and we use this all the time. In fact, there are a couple fixed phrases. They're not exactly proverbs or idioms, but they're just fixed phrases that native speakers use a lot that included this the sentence structure. Let's take a look at a couple. Someone might ask you, how do you like your coffee? Well, you could say, the stronger, the better. This means you don't like cream in it, you don't like sugar in it, you just want a lot of caffeine. Black coffee, that's really strong with a lot of coffee. The stronger, the better. This is often used to talk about drinks. You could even use it to talk about an alcoholic drink. Do you want rum or vodka? You might say, I want both. The stronger, the better. So you're talking about the strength of the drink. The other day, I was having a bonfire in my backyard and I invited a family, and they said, hey, can I invite my other friends? And I said, the more, the merrier. This is a really common, the type of fixed sentence. The more people who come, the merrier. It's kind of an old-fashioned word to mean happy. The happier we will be. But in that fixed sentence structure, we do use the word merrier in daily conversation. The more the merrier. Sure, come on. Or if you're having a problem at work and you are talking with your coworkers saying, should we tell our boss about this problem? Now, your worker might say, well, the less said, the better. The less said to our boss, the better the outcome, or maybe the better for your boss or better for the situation. The less said, the better. The final common fixed phrase is one that procrastinators probably hear a lot. And let's imagine that you need to study English or you want to study English, but you've looked at your phone, you went for a walk, you called your friends, and then your husband or your wife says, "Are you gonna study your English lesson today?" He or she might also say, the sooner you start, the sooner you finish. That phrase, the sooner, is used a lot. The sooner you begin exercising, the sooner you feel better. If you do something now, you'll see the results quicker. You'll see them sooner. So we often use this, the sooner you start, the sooner you'll finish. Let's look at a couple examples to practice what we've learned so far. The more you work, the more stressed you feel. The more you see your friends, the more positive you'll feel. The less I do outside of work, the less connected I feel to them. The more I tell you about my work life, the more I realize I need balance. The more work, the more stress. The more time with friends, the happier, the more connected. The more you make money, the more you can spend. Okay, that was a lot of the comparison sentences, right? I hope that this helped you to feel more comfortable with it, because you know what? The more you study, the easier it will be. So make sure that you review this lesson, because the sooner you review, the sooner you'll be able to use it yourself. There's so many ways that we can use this advanced the sentence structure, and you will be one of the first English learners to use this naturally. So please do it. There's one more thing I want from you just before I go. Can you create an advanced sentence using the structure? Make sure that you review the lesson and you get some tips from the lesson and the sentences we saw. Okay, thank you for learning with me, and I hope to see you in the next videos. Bye!